had a question about furniture makeovers. Somebody asked, how many times do you sand and with what grits? So this is a classic annoying answer. It totally depends, but it does. It depends on what furniture you have. If you have something that has a lot of paint on it or a thick finish, you're going to have to start with a lower grit and then work your way to the smaller grit more times. Then if it's thin, you can also use like a stripper, like a chemical stripper, citrus strip or something before you get to sanding. I never go lower than 80, like ever. If I have a really super thick finish that I really need help getting off, I will do 80, but I don't usually go below 100 unless I like really need extra power. The reason is 80 can like change the shape of your furniture a little too much, and it can also like go through veneer. Like if you've ever seen a piece of plywood where the top's nice and the middle is yucky, that's like a veneer. So if you have too low of a grit, you'll just blast through that and have just yucky plywood left. So all that to say, probably start with 100 unless you really know what you're doing and you know you need 80. And then I do 100 and then 220. There's no reason to go up to 320 because you're not gonna notice. By the time you put a new finish on it, like stain or paint or polyurethane, like it's not gonna be that smooth anyway. Like you're gonna have to sand between coats if you really want it smooth and get all crazy, but by the time you put a finish on it, it's going to plug any little holes you had at 220, if that makes sense. So 100, then 220, no more, no less, normally for me is what I do.